There's a heavy weight in the air right now. If you're a woman paying attention, any attention, to your home, your work, the world around you, you probably feel it. Not necessarily as panic or anger, but it's something quieter, heavier, scarier, a kind of constant background pressure, constantly nagging at you. And I want to start by saying this clearly. If you're tired, if you feel stretched thin, if you're struggling to stay hopeful while still showing up, there is nothing wrong with you. You are not weak. You are not overreacting. You are responding to reality. Women today are carrying a lot, and much of it is invisible. Today's episode is about slowing down the mind to remember that what we're facing is real and it is hard. It's a moment of acknowledgement, leadership, and relief. A reminder that feeling tired, heavy, or overwhelmed is not a personal failure. It's a reasonable response to the world we're living in right now. Welcome to the Bold Life School, the show that empowers you to elevate your life and to step into your full potential. I'm your host, Jameson, and this is where ambition meets authenticity, where you'll find the tools and inspiration to grow, evolve, and thrive. Each week, we dive into powerful topics that challenge the status quo, whether it's to break through limiting beliefs, navigate life's transitions, or embrace the bold moves that push you beyond your comfort zone. Now let's get into today's episode. At home, many women are still the emotional center of gravity, managing logistics, managing feelings, holding everyone else together while trying not to fall apart themselves. At work, women are navigating expectations that are often unspoken but very real. Be competent but not threatening. Be vocal but not difficult. Care deeply, but don't let it show too much. Then there's the broader world. Oh, the broader world. Politics that feel personal because they are personal. Civil rights that feel fragile. Immigrants, marginalized communities, and vulnerable people who need protection, often from systems that were supposed to keep them safe, that were supposed to keep all of us safe. Many women feel like quiet guardians right now. We're watching, we're advocating, we're absorbing. We're wondering how we can help, how we can support, how we can make change. It feels so overwhelming. It's easy to feel paralyzed by the weight of the world on our shoulders. Who's here to save us but ourselves? We're carrying moral responsibility with very little relief. And the hardest part? Most women are doing all of this while still being expected to function as if everything is normal. So if you've thought to yourself, why does everything feel harder lately? This is why. It isn't normal what's happening. Not because you can't handle life, but because you are handling too much alone. We were never meant to carry the weight of the world individually. But as we become increasingly isolated from our communities, people talking about being scared to go out, isolated from our families who may see the world quite differently, many women are feeling alone and unsupported these days. One of the most damaging myths we've absorbed is that strength means handling it all, and we're able to do it quietly. That leadership looks like self-sufficiency, getting over it and getting through it. That resilience means not needing support, not needing to be sad or depressed or down or pissed off. So women retreat inward. They stop talking about what's really weighing upon them. They question their own reactions instead of questioning the conditions. And, oh my gosh, all the gaslighting. We question our own minds, and isolation sets in. But isolation doesn't make us stronger. It makes us tired. It makes us numb. It makes us confused and doubt ourselves. And systems don't change when thoughtful women disconnect. If you look out there in the world, when someone needs to be stood up for, when something needs to be stood up for, you see it's women. Historically, when times have been heavy, women have gathered. Not to panic, not to perform outrage, but to think clearly together, to put minds together, to tell the truth without being minimized. by these outside forces, to regulate their nervous systems, to remember who they are and what actually matters, to be human. This is what grounded leadership looks like. Not constant reaction, not endless urgency, but just connection, perspective, staying human while staying engaged. Banding together doesn't mean we all agree. It means we refuse to carry this alone. If you're listening and thinking, I don't need another thing to do, but I do need somewhere to land. I need to connect with other women. I need to make sure that I'm sane. That's exactly why the Bold Life community exists. You can find the link in the show notes. It's a safe space for women who are thoughtful, aware, and carrying a lot. It's a place to exhale, to rant, to reflect, to have real conversations without performance or outside pressure. You don't have to be on. You don't have to have answers. You just have to be willing to connect. Support right now isn't pretending everything is fine. And it's not doom scrolling until you feel powerless or distracting yourself so you don't have to live in reality. Real support looks like being witnessed and witnessing, letting the heavy feelings in, naming what's true, choosing discernment over constant exposure to all of the craziness that's going on out there. It looks like fewer arguments and more meaningful conversations, stronger boundaries and stronger relationships, less stewing and more action, rest without disengagement, engagement without burnout. You are allowed to care deeply and take care of yourself. If you want a lighter way to stay connected, I also invite you to my Facebook page, The Bold Life School. You can find the link in the show notes. That's where I share with you reflections, context, reminders that you're not alone in what you're noticing or feeling. It's a steady place to stay oriented without being overwhelmed and without attracting the moods, the anger, the hate that is taking over the world right now. Come as you are, sure, unsure, sane, feeling insane, angry, worried, concerned, or ready to go. Here's what I want to leave you with. You don't have to harden to survive this moment. You don't have to go numb to stay functional. And you don't have to carry this alone. Women have always found one another in moments like this. And that, quietly, steadily, is how change actually happens. Women are strong. This is how we stay bold, not by doing more, but by banding together, by staying connected, grounded, and human. Everyone, stay safe and stay sane out there. I wish you the best this week. I know you can get through it. If you enjoyed today's episode, head over to theboldlife.coach for more resources, join our community, and start living your boldest life today.